As we speak, the victory parade continues in Moscow's Red Square. President Vladimir Putin just concluded the much-awaited address where he defended Russia's decision to invade Ukraine. Meanwhile, President Volodymyr Zelensky has also declared that his forces will win this war against Russia. Now for more on this, we're being joined by William Denslow live from Riga. Thank you so much for joining us, William. We know that Russia Victory Day parade is currently underway. We also heard the much-awaited speech. Just to begin with, can you bring us up to speed with the key highlights from President Vladimir Putin's address?
Absolutely. Well, on Sunday, President Putin said that Russia would prevent the rebirth of Nazism. And during his address in Red Square, Vladimir Putin very much hit on some of the points that Russia has been reiterating for a number of weeks, really since its invasion back in late February. He said that this was a preemptive and justified attack. He accused the West, really, and NATO members of supplying Ukraine with the most modern, up-to-date weaponry, and that this was a preemptive attack to secure this, to really secure Russia going forward. He also very much, of course, praised the fight and acknowledged those that gave their lives in World War II. Of course, Victory Day this year marking 77 years since the Soviet Union declared victory over the Nazis. Now, he also very much praised those fighting on the ground in the east of Ukraine, in the Donbass region. He said in a direct message to soldiers there, he said, "You are fighting for our people in the Donbass and the security of our motherland."
Right, absolutely. Now, we know the assault in Ukraine continues. Many were hoping to be able to get clues on what to expect next through President Vladimir Putin's address. Now, what can we expect with regard to Russia's next steps in Ukraine?
Well, of course, there was so much speculation as to whether this Victory Day would be used as an opportunity for Russia to seek or declare some kind of military victories on the ground in Ukraine, be it in the area of Mariupol that, of course, has faced heavy bombardment for a number of weeks now, or in the east of the country. Now, US officials have recently stated that they have credible information, according to US intelligence, that in areas of Donbass, of Luhansk regions in the Donbass region, that Russia will seek to see an annexation of those areas in eastern Ukraine, and potentially with referendums. The message from US officials is that that would be right out of the Kremlin's playbook. So certainly a belief from US officials that that is a strategy as far as Russia is concerned. And the message on the ground in Ukraine is that they're certainly bracing for heavy fighting, especially in the east and the south of the country, to continue.
Right, William. Also commemorating the victory over Nazi Germany in World War II, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky had made a statement as well, saying that his country will win this war with Russia and Ukraine will not cede any territory. Now, going forward, how do you see the situation unfolding?
Yes, a message of defiance from Volodymyr Zelensky, Ukraine's president. He said that soon in Ukraine they'll be celebrating two victory days. Of course, the first being the defeat over the Nazis in 1945. The second, obviously, victory over Russia in this current war. So a very strong message there. We also heard a similar message from Volodymyr Zelensky speaking over the weekend, where he said that after World War II, the message around Europe was lest we forget, so there wouldn't be a repeat of a world war. He said that unfortunately that message only lasted for 77 years, and he said that with Russia's invasion, he said, and I quote, "Evil is reborn." A strong message from Ukraine there. Essentially, the message from Volodymyr Zelensky is that he will not be willing to give up an inch of Ukrainian territory or sovereignty. Once again, very much reiterating his message we heard over the weekend to G7 leaders that he needs more support from its allies, whether it comes from weaponry, and certainly an increase in sanctions on Russia as well.
All right, well, William, thank you so much for bringing us up to speed with all the updates from on ground. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.